Yes, my name is Dollface. Behind the camera, Bees on mission. We are live from Ngabobo, and as we told you, we have so many to tell you about, and so many people to meet, so that we can talk a lot of stuffs here at Ngabobo Secondary School, Pamoja Ngabobo Secondary School. And here we are with Madam. She'll say her name, and I will start our interview with her today. Welcome, Madam.
Asante sana. My name is Helga.
Asante sana. Who taught you that?
I tried to learn Kiswahili, but it's not so easy. Everybody keeps telling me it's an easy language, but it's not true, believe.
It's easy. It's easy. Mambo vipi? You say poa. Okay, fine. Your name again?
Helga.
Okay. And who are you at this area, at this school, Pamoja Secondary School?
I'm working with Africa Amini Alama, and I'm a member of the Swiss board. So I'm coming on a regular basis every year for 2 or 3 months, and I try to find my job here. Whatever is available for me, I will do it. And I come to Pamoja for some training lessons. So, for example, I do entrepreneurship with the students here.
Okay, so you said you are working with African Alama, and why? What is? I mean, we want to know African Amini. What exactly is African Amini Alama?
So for me, it's an organization which is based here, with people living here, people doing their jobs here, not from abroad, just coming in and say what people have to do, but they all live here, they all live their lives here, and this is why I'm supporting that, because this is what I like, to be here and not coming from abroad and doing something from abroad.
Okay, and why did you decide to invest in this school, especially at this place at Ngabobo?
Because I think it's very important that you have places like this in a quite remote area where children have a chance to go to a good school and to get a higher level education in order to be able to find good jobs later and support their families.
This place, back in the days, education was not that much to people at this area, and now most of parents are taking their kids to get education. What do you have to say on that?
I think the education is very important, and especially that the education is boys and girls are together, or young women and young men are together, and get the same education and get the same chance later in jobs, and that even the girls are able to do good jobs and have their own families and can support them.
Okay. What is so important to girls to get education at this area?
I can only speak from my own experience.
Okay. You are welcome.
Thank you. I'm coming from Europe. So everybody is thinking everyone in Europe has a good chance, but it's not true. When I was small, my parents were very poor, and it was not very likely that I can go to a high school.
Yes.
But my parents made everything that I'm able to do that. And later I went to university. I became the CEO of a company, of 2 companies, and I earned good money. And so I was thinking, when I retired, why don't I come here where I can help people with my experience, and at the end a little bit also with my money. So this is why I think I'm the proof. And I was always the only woman in that environment, and I always had to struggle because it's a male environment where I lived. So, and I thought, yes, why shouldn't I help girls here to get a chance? But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't support boys as well.
What's the aim of all this? The aim. What's your aim as African Amin?
I think the aim is really that people can support themselves. When I see here, when I'm during this time of the year, and I see the drought, and I see how difficult it is for farmers to survive, then I think it's very important that we find other jobs as well. Which we always need the farmers, I don't want to underestimate that. But that we also find other jobs for parts of the families, that they can support each other with different kind of jobs.
Okay, what's the difference between Africa and Europe?
The difference between Africa and Europe, that's difficult. I mean, it's a different culture. because here the family has a different value, which I really think is good, because here the family really means something. You stick together.
Yes.
In our countries, more and more, the families are being like drawn apart. So the children are living somewhere, the parents living somewhere else. They can't support each other in the way you do here. And this is, for me, the most important difference. And I really enjoy to be here and see how the families work.
Before off mic, you said you want to make everyone at the school, to make every student to become a leader in Africa. Yes. Can you tell us about that? Yes. A little bit about that.
Yes, I think it's very important that when you start school, that you have an aim, you have a goal where you want to be.
Yes.
And to be a leader in Africa, I think something really important. Yes. And it's true for girls and boys. You have to stand up and say, yes, I want to be a leader and I want to change the world. Because if you don't go for that, then you will go nowhere. You need that inside yourself, that you want to be a leader.
Okay, what's the importance of kids to make their own decision?
I think it's very important, because they have to learn, they make their own decision. Because if you don't make your own decisions, and you have not learned to do it, you will never take responsibility for your own life. And I think that is something really important. The students have to learn here in schools like that at the end of the day, your life is your own responsibility.
Okay, as we are going to finish our interview, what do you have to say about Pamoja Secondary School, about this area, and what do you have to add about African Amini?
What I want to say about that school, I'm extremely proud about the results here, because I got them. I think I was one of the first who saw the results, because everybody sent these results to me when they came out to Europe, and I was at home and I was so happy to see how good they performed. And so, yes, I'm a happy part of this Pamoja family. And about Africa Amini, I mean, they are building many schools. It's not the only one. And I think this is the best thing to do, to give people education. That is the most important from my perspective.
So you have to tell people of this area they must take their children to school, because it's very important their kids to get education.
Yes, this is what I think. And give your children a chance. Even if you didn't have it, give it to your children. This is my message.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Asante sana.
Asante pia na wewe. Okay, dear viewers, we are done with Madam
Helga.
We had a very nice interview, so keep watching Homeland TV and make sure you subscribe our YouTube channel so that you can get all the interviews.
Don't forget to tell them that I am going to subscribe as well.
Okay, so you're going to subscribe right now?
Yes.
Okay, and she's going to subscribe right now our YouTube channel so that she can watch full interview. My name is Jenny Silai. Behind the camera, call him Biz.